What we know is that work can contribute towards someone's wellness, and clients have requested employment support as part of their care plan and as part of an intervention which contributes towards their wellness. For many people, myself included, work is part of our identity, and it sort of forms, one of the foundations of what everyone needs and wants to have a fulfilling life. It's a positive activity that they can do that contributes not only to their wellness but their sort of independence and self-esteem. So the IPS model has 8 key principles, and it's these principles which really differentiate between the way we work and the way other employment services work. But by following the individual placement and support model, that really gives us the framework to actually work with clients, and it provides the autonomy that we can actually work in quite an innovative way. So one of the key partnerships is between our employment specialists and Sussex Partnership Trust Mental Health Services. And our employment specialists are embedded within clinical teams, and they contribute towards someone's clinical care through vocational activities. And it's that joint working and that partnership which again sets us apart from other people that are trying to support the same clients. And the IPS service is specifically for people that have experienced severe and enduring mental health difficulties and people that want to return to employment.
So I first got referred to the supported employment service by my primary nurse after a very long stay in various hospitals. I was in a rehabilitation ward to get me used to going back into the community, and I heard about an employment specialist and wanted to try to get back into employment but wasn't quite ready for it. I agreed that I would see them once I left hospital, and Claire said I should use my lived experience to start looking for work. So I started looking for work within the mental health sector and finally found myself 3 jobs.
When we receive a referral from a client, the first thing we do is contact that client and we ask them what support it is that they need, and what's more important is what the client needs and wants as opposed to what we feel that we can do. So the service is very reactive and responsive to the client's needs, but typically we would advise people around their career choices, what options that might be available to them, generic careers advice, but then we would also specifically offer additional support around how they might manage their mental health when they return to work. So that could be advice and practical support around reasonable adjustments, disclosing their mental health to employers. It could be information regarding the Equality Act and providing in-work support to help them maintain their wellness once they're employed.
From the service, I really wanted support in gaining employment, things like updating my CV and helping me with applications. Like with Claire, she helped me come up with point to point. So we'd look at the job application and the job description, and then we'd come up with wording so that I covered every single aspect of the job description and things like that. So it really helped me understand the whole application process, and I found I was getting a lot more interviews. And she'd say, don't worry if you don't get it this time, then we will be able to find a job for you, which gave me the strength to carry on applying even though I kept getting turned down for the same job. Eventually I did get that job after 4 tries, and that was due to the support that Claire had given me. Well, I started off with 1 voluntary job, and that led to being given 4 voluntary jobs, but I really wanted to be able to be a paying member of the community, so I really wanted a paid job in order to, 1, to boost my income, and 2, because I thought it would be better for my mental health and I could see myself as a more valuable member of society.
I think we've, over the last 10 years, we've had some amazing success stories with people defying the odds and really challenging expectations of what someone can or can't achieve just because they've got a mental health difficulty. We just see people sort of really flourish with our support and with our guidance, and often I think that's because our service typically says yes to people. We don't say no to people based on how well they are or unwell or their past life experiences. We say yes, we can help you, and yes, we believe you can achieve your goal.
Yes, I didn't think I'd ever be able to work again because of my problems with my criminal record and things like that. We've actually found work where it's expected that you would have a criminal record within the forensics I was in the mental health sector. I was a patient on the ward at the Hellingley Centre, and I had no hope at all. I never thought I'd be in employment or I'd be in a relationship again. And so I've got 2 paid jobs at the Hellingley Centre, one as a peer trainer with the Secure Recovery College and one as a group facilitator going on to the wards. And so I think I'll be able to give hope to people on those wards that you can gain employment again and you can move on with your life once even if you have been in a secure forensics environment.